Hello, Starcraft fans! This is Robakazam coming at you with another very special upload. So today, I have another guest special caster. This is Chipadon.
Hey, how's it going? Chipadon here, coming at you live with a Starcraft match.
I don't know if I'd call it live. We did play this match earlier today. This is a very special match because it's the first match that we're uploading to the channel, and actually the first match that we have ever done against a human in which we won. So, before today, we had never played Archon mode against a human. And for Robakazam, it's been probably years since I've played against a human. Chipadon, when's the last time you played against an actual person?
Played against an actual person a long time. Won against an actual person even longer.
Alright, so we've both been playing StarCraft for about since 1999, so about 20 years.
Started on Brood Ward.
About 20 years. And we've been playing on and off and on and off, and we finally got back in it. We've played against the AI enough that we figured it's time to fight a human. I took off work today for a StarCraft day, and we just played against the humans for like 4 or 5 hours, and we lost all of our placement matches. And then, Chipadon, how many matches did we lose after our placement matches?
I think we lost about 2, maybe 3 matches after our placement matches.
That's plus the matches where we quit immediately because it got to be 3 minutes in and we totally screwed up our stuff, or we're not at the computer when the game started. Anyway, it was a long, hard-fought road, but we finally came out on top on a match. That's what this is. I'm sorry to give the spoiler up front. I promise we will cast matches that are lost as well. But
we're not just going to do only wins.
Yeah.
We're not going to toot our own horn that much.
But this is our first win, and we wanted to take a look back. I'll tell you this much, it was very close for a lot of it.
Yeah, it was a strenuous. I had no idea if we were going to win or lose most of the way through the match.
He partly didn't know because we're doing terrain and he macros while I'm micro. So we're going to be watching more of the micro and spoiler alert for the next minute, so not that I already didn't spoil it bad enough, but here we go. This was a macro match where each player got up to about maybe 4 bases. We did a contain. And I don't know that we took any big engagements, but we just kept them on 3 or 4 bases while we expanded up to probably 5. And we starved them out, basically. And that's our strategy. I'm a big fan of the idea that you can't win over half your matches, but you can win over half the time. So we don't go for the throat.
No. Terrain, we play nice and slow. A lot of defense with a lot of poking going on. Just try to get that macro solidified in there and just win little skirmishes when we can.
Yeah, Protoss is the cheesy try and go for the throat.
Protoss is the cheesiest.
So I'm going to hit play. Here we go. Alright. Chipadon, we've got doing the macro. Robakazam, we've got doing the micro. First match against a human in which we won.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry for the spoiler again. But we were pretty happy with this. It was, I mean, when we placed... Okay, so I used to be Diamond, back when Diamond had that glitch and was really, like really good, like top 3%. Charles was Gold or Platinum. But, to put that in perspective, we are currently in Bronze 3. We lost all of our placement matches. We lost a bunch of matches after that, and this is a Bronze 3 match.
If I did 1v1s, I think I'd pretty much place at the bottom of the Bronze League right now.
Well,
it's been a while since I've played against people.
I don't know because I think that the Archon mode ladder is a little better than the 1v1 ladder. It's a combination of that and that the player base has gotten so much better. Because this game's been out for what? It came out in 2010, this game's been out for 10 years. When they went free to play, that was probably a few years ago. Free to play had a big influx of players that were bad. So at that point, the year after free to play came out, Bronze was worse than it was the year before.
Oh, yeah.
But every other year, Bronze is better and better.
Oh, Ronald, can you go to our ramp real quick?
Sure.
I'm not great at walling off. You can tell there's 2 places right here where you can get in, right between the barracks and the Spidey boat, and probably, yep, up there.
Yeah.
So, I try. There's some maps where it's real easy, but clearly they do better. But I try to wall off where I can dish onto the barracks real quick. But well, it's work in progress.
Chipadon, I don't know if you remember what league they were in. Were they Bronze 3 as well? I don't remember. I know. I tell you this, we got placed up to Bronze 2 after this match.
Yeah, we got all the way up there, so that's good for us.
I don't know. I would have guessed that we'd land in around silver or gold. I don't know.
we're really focused. We'll get some good matches in.
We'll see. We each play about an hour or two a week, which is that was me. That was me. Mineral trick. I use the Chipadon. I don't know if you know this, but they can walk through units. They're the only unit that can walk through units if you're mining. So if you get trapped, just mine somewhere. And I don't know if you see they walled off and lifted. You can trap a scouting SCV with that. So I can't get out. So I'm dead now. I'm just trying. I juked him out because I know I'm about to die. Boom, boom. What was your question?
What is on this? They got. Oh, look at that.
What's
the
your question?
aesthetic for this Spidey bows.
Oh yeah, they're
I've never
playing.
seen that before.
They're playing. Oh no, they're someone we lost to earlier today was playing Brood War.
Yeah.
People have skins a lot.
Yeah,
we don't do the skins.
I've never seen the skins too much.
Yeah, we don't do skins. We still use the Wings of Liberty stuff.
We're trying to get Reapers out, and they're getting Reapers out.
Yeah, we're a little bit faster. I wonder why. But look at this. This is crucial. We kill this guy. This could be game deciding. We kill this guy before. Look, I don't care. I don't care about you. Get out of here. Get out of here. Kill him. Run.
Go away.
That's a huge delay, right? Huge delay. They don't have second base yet. How long is it going to be? That's huge. This is huge. In a professional match, that would decide the match. And that's where I lost my Reaper. I didn't know why at the time. My APM was elsewhere. I lost it because they had 2 Reapers. So they're coming up with 2 Reapers. That might be why their Reaper was a little bit slower. They made 2 production buildings? No, that's not it. They just have the 1. So here they come. They're about to hit. Hit escape. You lost more down here. So they're coming in with 2. Oh no. Oh no. Pause. At this point, so Robakazam does the micro. At this point, Robakazam's seen enough of Falcon Paladin videos to figure this is a mass Reaper play, and we need to stomp this out. We need to do something. Now, Chipadon, I don't know if you know this, but if you're going against 1 Reaper undefended, take like a little handful, like this many, right? Attack the Reaper.
Yeah.
Go at the Reaper. The Reaper has to run. Your guy in the front is going to get weakened. Send him back. If you take 5 of these guys, 4 of these guys, send him at the Reaper. Take the one that's hit twice, send him back. Send another one back, right? The Reaper's going to get very little done. That's how you do it. So taking this bunch, they can't beat this. So he's going to have to run away. Hopefully I can get a surround and then kill him.
Yeah.
But, so this guy takes a couple shots to send him back. This guy takes a couple shots to send him back. Maybe we don't lose anybody. And maybe we get something else out. The thing about this is it can cascade. If they get 2 Reapers and they heal so fast, they're like Mutalisks. Mutalisks and Reapers heal super fast.
Reapers heal themselves?
Yes, Reapers have combat drugs. Folks at home, this is going to be probably a long cast. Here we go. Play. Yeah, for Reapers, you want to get them out of combat and heal up. Same. So we killed one. Send half back, because we don't need 10 for 2. We just need like 5 for each. It's Archon mode, so the player... So yeah, sent that guy away, but then I was sloppy and I got him killed anyway. Alright, so where did this land? We have our expansion. They have just finished their expansion, but look, they're building their orbital. Oh, they queued up... Bronze 3, folks. Bronze 3.
Oh, look, that's a waste. 200 minerals spent.
Oh, and 2 mules. We did the same thing.
I can't say anything too much, because I know I'm going to do the same thing a lot in this match.
Yeah, this is fun, Chipadon, because we're not fighting the AI, so we see some interesting stuff, like... The AI, we know how they play, but look at them, they're floating minerals. So we can see what we're good at and what we're bad at. So you're evidently good at not floating your minerals.
I mean, I try. I try to keep. I know during this match it's really rough because I'm trying to balance out the usage of minerals and Vespane. I know upgrades and machinery use a decent amount of Vespane, but you know which of which. In the beginning, my whole thing is I don't have enough of either most of the time, but. We'll get there. Yeah, everybody. You're doing better than Bronze 3 so far. On nice. This. But the fact that the game is close, so what are we doing poorly at? What's army supply? Alright, so we're up. We're tied on bases. We are down on workers, so it looks like you dropped SCVs. I'm not making anything, Oh, I didn't have production on. No, I didn't have production on. You're making 1 worker, which is you should be making 2. Not making any guys. Ugh. You're making these, which we don't know when the best time to make these is. Like you don't want to make them too soon, right? It doesn't make any sense to make them the first minute. Could he possibly have had Banshees out by now? Because that's what you're guarding against with that Banshees and Widowmine drops. And I don't know. I don't know when Banshees can hit. Can they hit at 5 minutes? I don't know. We should figure that out. We should figure out when you need, but it goes by. Usually we're trying to get to medevacs as quickly as possible, and the siege tank, and then medevacs as quickly as possible. I got a siege tank on the way right now. I'm doing pretty bad at making infantry, but I'm keeping the minerals and Vespane kind of down. Might be doing some upgrades. I know I got Stim Pack or Shield going right now. No upgrades yet. Production, you can see what you're doing. Upgrades. Oh, it just finished, so we do have Stim. By the way, Stim is super helpful. You can see there's 2 things that might have changed the trajectory of the game at least. One was sniping this worker.
They put their expansion behind the good 20 seconds. The other is when I go to attack, the fact that I had stim was hugely impactful.
Oh yeah. Stim is amazing.
We saw this come out because we scanned it, and so we might situate a bit. They're coming out with a Widow Mine drop.
Oh yeah, I remember the one mine drop. Hit this.
I'm gonna heads up. I'm gonna pause it before the Widow Mine drop hits to assess the game.
Yes.
What are we doing? What is Robakazam doing? Robakazam is setting up scouting.
Scouting around.
Oh, it's
What is Chipadon doing?
It is on.
Macroing. Okay, so here we're gonna pause it so we see that. I don't know if I actually recognize that. Pause it before it hits everyone, so we see everyone's vision.
Alright, what am I doing now? Yeah, what is everybody doing?
Before it hits. Okay, pause. Economic edge. Chipadon, who do you think has it?
I mean, we're up. What's our second base look like? Natural. It's
Work counts down here. I don't know if you've seen this interface. Have you seen this interface?
Yeah. We're there. They've got the economic edge right there. We're
Very
doing,
close, but they're up. Very close.
They're doing better at spending and pulling it in than we are.
I would say right now, but I noticed earlier they were not, so I don't know who's up there.
Yeah, I've got one base saturated, one not even half saturated, so.
Oversaturated a touch.
Oh yeah.
Touch, just a touch.
I'm not making any infantry.
No, you're not. You're expanding. Why are you? Because we saw what they were up to. I saw they were moving out with the drop. And then I said, Chipadon, expand in base. I thought we could take a little economic edge there. Remember, we were trying to get a little economic edge. So that's why I said Chipadon, expand. When I saw that come out, I said, okay, we can take one medevac. I don't care what's in it. We can guard against one medevac.
Yeah.
So that's why you're getting that. So economically, we are up.
We got 2 siege tanks in base. We should be okay with those.
Or close. It's close.
Can you check the range on those things from here?
Siege tank?
No?
Yeah,
Well,
it's
we
not
know
gonna
it's
hit it.
about almost at the command center.
Yeah, this is not a bad. Well, I guess it depends. It depends because you also want to be able to hit this front ramp here and pull back to this.
Plus, I'm looking to get some battle cruisers out as quickly as possible.
Well, no, not that quickly. We want the battle cruisers are nice, but we're not doing a BC rush.
Battle cruisers all day. Anyone who's seen the casts knows I love battle cruisers.
That's fair, I guess. I like this one missile turret. Earlier in the day, we were making way too many missile turrets. We had missile turrets. We had like missile turret here, and then the Oracle just like, all right, I guess I'll just stand here and kill all the workers because we had 2 missile turrets, but they weren't even reaching.
I learned a lesson today. Missile turrets in the mineral line.
And just one, unless we have reason to do more. And you know what? The pros a lot of times they don't even make the one.
That's well, they know better than I do.
It's a different game for them though, because they can do better things. Like it's a little bit different, but just make one for one safety. Falcon loves it. The safety spores, he calls them.
Safety spores.
So all right, let's use up. Economically, it's a bit of a wash. Right, they're up workers, we're up bases.
Yeah.
Army, it's exactly tied. We have defenders advantage, so we better be able to hold. Lost, it's very close. Tech, it's very close. It's a bit of a wash right there. So I'd say right now at this point in the game, we're even.
Idle time there. Wow. Anyway, all right.
Love the missile turret. Look at
good missile turret. Nice.
They lost all that. So Robakazam screws up a bit here. Here's why. He pulls all the SCVs out of the way. Chipadon, we already did. So Robakazam actually took over this. What you should do and what Stats would have done or Maru would have done. Not Stats. He doesn't play this. Maru would have done. TY. He would have taken this guy and put him there. Taking decoy guys, put him there. If you see a Widow Mine that's about to fire, it's gonna be an AoE. He's gonna kill these. He's gonna kill these. Take a decoy guy. Hit him back. Make sense?
Yes.
What is this?
Slide bow.
Yeah. If this was versus Zerg, you'd want that Spider Wolf here.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Boom!
Ooh, I've never seen those work before.
Yes.
That is impressive.
Yeah, they're AoE. So Robakazam screwed up. You just take one guy, put him. There's 3 actually. We should take 3. Look at losses. I bet it's gonna wash out once because they lost the medevac. They're gonna lose these guys. So let's see. Lost. We started bringing the army over when we started.
Oh, they take a while to fire again, though, don't they?
Oh, a long time.
Wow.
And unless you have an armory and the upgrade, they stay. They turn visible.
They turn. Wow.
So losses, look at that, even, but now we're down workers. And if you're down workers and your army's slightly up, you're in a bad spot because unless you can leverage that advantage, you are going to be out of luck. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So right now we are actually down. Unfortunately, when we saw them move out and we knew we could hold one medevac, we started making another base. They have not yet started making another base.
There's a lot of fire bats are so cool.
Yeah, I like the sound effect.
Fire it up.
You know they're not fire bats.
Oh.
No, they're actually different functionally in the game than fire bats. Fire bats, what are they good at? Fire bats like the Hellbat now. It's got the AoE. It's good versus weak. These guys are good versus strong.
They'll kill some Zerglings, some gross bugs.
These guys won't though. These guys kill some siege tanks and some Vikings and some what are they called? Goliaths. These guys would wreck Goliaths.
That is. Still firing it up though.
So we held that drop. Robakazam says, all right, they're not going to attack again. That means we can get this base out. Said, Chipadon, get this base out. Maybe make it an orbital first.
Well, we got some production going on right now.
Oh, you're right. Sorry, I should always have this on production. Whoa.
I'm not doing great.
We need SCVs. Okay, that's... So we have room to grow. One reason we're in Bronze 3 is the SCV business.
Alright, we got room to go.
We like to put a siege tank by each base. Siege tank by each base.
Good little defense there.
Maybe we don't need it right here. Maybe that would have been... Like, if this was here, it would have hit the Widow Mines. If this was here, so you can't go here.
I'm still keeping my minerals down, but damn, those Vespane gases get away from me.
Okay, here they come down here. They keep expecting us... By the way, pause it up. They keep expecting us to expand down this way. And Chipadon, later on, you expand over here.
Oh, yeah.
But you see how we can't protect that? It's too far.
It's a little bit... Yeah.
This was our natural fourth.
Yeah.
If we take a fourth here and they kill it and we need to expand right away, maybe over here. Maybe, right? But, like, this is our natural fourth.
I think I tried to expand over there.
Maybe. And then if you expand here and they shut it down quick, maybe you could expand right there. That makes sense. But it's just... It was hard to hold.
Yeah, oh, yeah. It's...
So, see these Marines? Just safety Marines. Just, you know, warning shots. If
Oh,
I had the APM, I'll save them. But I've lost so many times when I was good. People just show up at your door and kill you, and you don't have any vision. Nice to have vision. Like this supply depot, maybe it could have been over here.
Yeah.
Maybe it could have been right there.
Writing notes down.
Okay, here we go.
Alright, let's see how this goes.
Robakazam's happy with this. He knows they're attacking into an entrenched position, and we are tied bases.
It's not going to go well for them.
No, if they were up bases, if we were up bases, that would be a lot more worrying.
Oh, yeah.
But at this point, they were thoroughly routed. It says, Chipadon, you need to get those bases out there now. In fact, I'm going to press, I'm going to contain. Because that was a slacking. We get lost. Sorry, we need to pull up lost and pull up production. I like that we're making SCVs. So lost.
Oh, yeah.
At this point, I mean, how are they going to hold that, right? How are they going to hold that? Let's see if they do. I wouldn't be surprised if they do. But we're definitely going to put the pressure on. They're actually up economically now because we must have dropped SCVs. And they also have a third base. And they've landed it. Is ours an orbital yet? I did. Where's it going?
Oh, it's going over that way.
Oh, am I wrong? I might be wrong. Robakazam. Robakazam wants to keep the pressure on. See that? See that trick? Did you see that? That was how exactly I'm talking
Keep
about.
the Marine up the ramp a little bit.
The Widow Mines, it's because Widow Mines do splash. So if you see the Widow Mine and it's about to fire, you know, maybe you're not going to be able to stop it from firing. This group can't really stop it from firing. Maybe it could if it gets in there like a disruptor. You were asking about the disruptors earlier?
Mm-hmm.
What's this? We saw it because we scanned. Because I'm not going to go up that ramp blind, right?
No, it's a terrible idea.
Boom, boom, boom. Kill me. I don't care. I'm almost dead anyway.
Boom, there you go.
Back
Wasted a Widow Mine shot, almost.
Widow Mine, a Marine is 50 minerals. What's the Widow Mine cost?
I think at least 75.
We're set up right now. We're setting their bases off. We're set up. Nice. Landing our third. The third, I would say it's better there because it's high ground. That would be a good fourth over there. They lost their attack, and as a result, they lost their third. And now we're feeling pretty good about the game. We can keep contained good. I'm actually thinking we might be able to finish them off. If that siege tank sets up, obviously we're done. But I'm thinking maybe we can finish them off. At least
we got a siege tank set up. There we go.
Yeah. Terrain is a lot of positioning. Oh no! Come on. Good. Don't engage.
One more auto loss. That's not that bad.
Chipadon's doing good at the minerals unspent. We're doing bad at SCVs. We're not making any SCVs. That's hugely important. Look, 3 bases, 30. Chipadon, 3 bases, 30 workers.
I know. I looked at it later. Very disappointing. I'm not even making any.
Saturation's appropriate, but I mean, 3 bases, 30 workers. Keeping them contained. Trying to not lose too much. Our army's pretty close.
I got my battle cruiser coming out. Oh, SCV.
Yeah, 2.
Nice.
Why not 3? Honestly, why not 3? Like, did you not put that guy in Control 7?
I don't think I put him on Control 7 yet.
No, contain. We're happy. As long as this goes on, the happier we are. And they know it. They need to break out. What are they even doing? I put a drop up here to put pressure on them. I figured I could retreat to the tanks. Get that out. It doesn't go very well. Doesn't go very well.
Do some damage, a little distraction.
No distractions. As longer we're on 3 base and they're on 2 base, that's supposing we have more workers. Like we. Oh, Charles.
Uh-oh.
Like we're still not making workers. I don't know. Escape. What are the losses at? So they've lost a bit more. They've lost a bit more, and they're contained. Their worker counts is what's keeping them in this. And at this point, I think we've done enough damage. I wanted to shut them down after that attack. I realized I couldn't kill them, but I realized that they're still on 2 bases and we're on 3 bases. So I'll go home.
Making 3 SCVs now. Nice.
Alright, well, back out.
And we're gonna see that.
See how they're attacking this way? This way?
Mm-hmm.
You'll find that players, especially in bronze 3 apparently. But even up through gold are really stubborn. If they widow mine drop you in the beginning, they're gonna widow mine drop you again.
I think the direction of their attack, going from east to north, is why I use the middle north as my third.
Okay. They are stubborn. That would make sense. Players are stubborn.
Ooh.
That's so interesting. This can cover the third.
Love a good siege tank.
This should be like that can cover right there.
Yeah.
How's our defense doing? So Chipadon's in charge of setting up our defense at home and taking care of the rallies. Robakazam's in charge of scouting and pressuring and defending big pushes. This game gets pretty crazy. Scouting.
Oh no! Oh
So
no!
ping this. Hold that out of there, but like we're fine. Right?
Alright, we'll be alright.
I think.
Alright. Boom! Love a Yamato blast. And they're gone.
Well, look at their multi-prong. Good for them with their multi-prong
Hey, that's a
attack.
pretty good little attack there.
I don't see where they cleared out the siege tank.
Yo.
Oh no! Oh no!
Uh-oh. Oh.
Why did we not clear that out? Because we're distracted. We cleaned up the other two attacks. But see if you hit 3 places and one goes well for you, and that's pretty good.
That's funny. This is what we were doing to AI a lot, and now it's doing it to us.
We hardly saved any of those. We put them on repair. We hardly saved any.
Yeah.
Workers, but look at that. We're tied.
Alright, gonna take me a little while to get look back.
At this point, they double expand, triple, depending on how you count. What can we see? They see.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Do you have an STV with our army?
Is under attack.
I don't think so. Nice.
I like to keep a couple SCVs with the army. I don't know if I did for this one.
Alright. Oh, I'm doing a 4th expand over at the northwest over there.
That would have been so much better right here, because we're already guarding that. Look, see, we're already guarding that.
I know. Like I said, I think it's because that's the way they were coming up. I wanted to keep away from their army. I was trying to keep it as far out of the way from whatever action was going on as possible, but I know that does get hit in a little bit.
I don't know if that makes sense, though, because if they're coming from this way, then whatever. We have the high ground here. We could just set up here.
Yeah, that would work too.
I mean, we have the high ground here, too, but it's just farther. We're already...
Set up in what area? Dallas is still doing a decent job. Ooh, for a
Yeah,
minute.
this might have been bad. This might be where I think I might lose them both. I think I teleported in. That's the bad thing. Teleport in, you can't get out.
Oh. 2 battle cruisers lost. Oh,
Not
that's a
bad.
tragedy.
Not good. Yeah. Now what are they doing? Do they know about that top base? No, they don't. Because it's a sneak. Because no one. There's a weird base to check.
Yeah.
We have eyes on. We've seen everything, but they haven't seen that. They don't. Here we go with that proxy, right? We're fighting up there. That means they're not down here.
Nice little drop.
And they're thinking they want to hit this.
Ready.
So we have our tank there because we always have a tank. Our base.
Always little defense every base, little defense. On most base. Chase them. Set somebody up with the northwest base.
APM. So they're faster. Chipadon and I don't spam buttons. That's not to say maybe they are genuinely faster, but we also. I mean, Robakazam here, I tend to have a very low APM. Even when I was good, I would have an APM under 100.
Most of
Probably
our
like
clicks
90.
do something. Boom. Love a battle.
No making SCVs. We got 63 though.
Make one SCV.
At this point, we know they're on 3 bases, so I mean, 63 number SCV is a good amount.
How many
of
barracks do we have now? I know I spam production buildings after a little bit.
I don't know if I don't know how to pull. I can check, but like you can see units here. So
Yeah.
we're way up.
It'll be obvious on the minimap, but I got them all.
Yeah. Let me know when you want to take a break and assess the game.
I'm good for a little bit. I'm not making it. I gotta make more stuff. My supply, minerals is, I mean, it's 1,000. It's not great. Gas is pretty low though.
2 barracks.
Yeah, I make a bunch of stuff pretty soon though.
Each base can support a total of 4 production buildings if you count this as 2 and this is 2. So one base can support this. This is 1. Sorry, no, that's 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 2 bases worth of production.
Yeah.
So we have more than that.
Ooh.
I saw that and I pulled. I don't know, or maybe you pulled. One of us pulled.
Those Vikings aren't doing anything. But
They got the APM for it. We're on 3 bases. We're on 3 bases. 4 if you count this one. But look, this will shove that away. This was a hard fought win. It was a hard match and it was a hard day.
All the losses we had, it was a well-deserved match. Well-deserved. Oh, look at those losses. Oh.
Sometimes Falcon Paladin stays on a unit for a long time, and I'm frustrated because I can't see this. Falcon, if you hear me, it's nice when you hit escape and we can see the losses and the, well, I don't use the idle time, but I do use, I do like to see these when you're playing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, also, Falcon, thanks for all the studying material. You're helping us a lot. You're doing a good job. Alright, come on, Chipadon, get some more SCVs to that 4th expanse.
Robakazam watches pro Starcraft all the time, way more than he plays. Chipadon plays more than he watches. So Robakazam knows all these tricks, but never does them, and is able to share them with Chipadon in these matches. Dude, watch this battlecruiser will wreck them. Battlecruiser are so good compared to that fight.
Kills, what's cover kill? Boom! Nice.
4 now, 5.
Nice. I think we played one match against AI. We had one Viking or battlecruiser that had something around 32 to 40 kills.
You know they get rankings? So like this battlecruiser is a where does it say it? They call him like general or commander or whatever. Oh my god, this Marauder has 3 health. For the longest time I didn't know how much health it had. Falcon would say this unit has 2 health, and I'm like, how do you know it has 2 health? The yellow number. Marauder has 3 health. We're just keeping them contained. Keeping them contained. We know they're on 3 bases. We know they're on 5. We're happy. Oh my god, I wish this base was here. Don't need to take bait engagements. We're just gonna keep it contained, and then we'll win eventually. And that's the plan.
Starve them out. Nice long game.
You know what? I ridicule, I scoff at people on Falcon's challenge that fight planetaries, but look at, I'm gonna back this up, but I fought that planetary. Falcon, I don't know if you know this, right? But as someone that knows full well to not fight planetaries, I did not know this was a planetary. It didn't dawn on me. My mind is doing so many things that they come in here and fight, and by the time I retreat immediately upon noticing it's a planetary. Now, obviously, that's because I'm not a great player, but like I still have it not clicked in my head that it's planetary. My screen is here, as Tastosis would say. This is my screen. It took me how many seconds to realize, oh, that's a planetary. It's not that I was trying to kill it. I did not know that was a planetary. Such a scrappy match, huh?
Oh yeah. Look at that Thor though. Oh, that is putting the lead out. That is a dangerous Thor right there.
Get the lead out.
Thor is here.
If we hit player 1 or 2, it'll show us the sound effect. Player 2 is your macroing. We see your vision. Let's see what you're looking at. Let's see what I'm looking at. That's more interesting.
Oh, thanks.
So I'm microing. So I'm getting out of there.
Boom,
Yeah,
get out
let's
of
do this
there.
for like the next 20 seconds. This is what Robakazam is seeing. That's our staging area right here. See it? I'm pointing at the screen. Chip and I are in the same room. This is the staging area.
Oh, yeah, this is the first time we've, in months and months, actually played StarCraft in the same place. Usually we're a few hundred miles apart, so.
But we each got our COVID tests in the last week.
We are playing safely. Alright.
Alright, here we go. Alright, so
Mineral field depleted.
they're getting their 4th base again. We just try to have eyes everywhere and keep on at least as many bases. Keep coming in pincer attacks while set up safely at home.
Man, hell and fire, this must have been frustrated, and thank you for a good game if you ever see this video.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't really think about it from their point of view.
Good, also, you know, GLHF.
There's an interesting exchange down here. A lot of each team projects a good amount of power down here by the end. We commit a little more in these tiny skirmishes down here.
Oh, there's a little tiny death ball, get him.
The stim pack, see how good stim pack is?
Stim pack is amazing. Matter of fact, get over there. Oh no. Damn,
you
that
see how
kills.
fast they evaporated? Like, look at how good that is with stim pack. Without stim pack, it wouldn't have done it. Plus, they have such high DPS. What did you call it, Chipadon? Damage
death
per
ball.
cubic inch or something?
Yeah, a ball of Marines gives you damage per cubic inch.
Not DPS, not DPU or whatever. DPCU.
It is a lot.
That's why Stalkers beat Marines at low numbers and Marines beat Stalkers in high numbers.
You got that? Look at that. That's 3 cubic inch, and then how quick they just boom! Look at that.
Marauders, what is our upgrades? You know what? Let's see what that is. So.
I think I got 2 and 2 for each one. Can you click just one
Yeah,
of
you
them?
have 2-2 and they have 2-1.
Yeah. And we got 2-2 and Stim.
That wouldn't have explained that difference, though. That was probably just numbers and the fact that they had Marauder and we had Marauder and we had
Marauder.
What are their mules doing? Their APM, they are max APM. What's their APM even at, though? 180 and we're 20th. They can't. I bet we have more idle time. Oh, we're tied. Chipadon, you have high idle time with them.
Yeah.
Just that. We don't need to project all of our power. We just need to keep them contained.
Look at that. I'm still my minerals are crazy high. I think this is getting pretty close to the time where I drop about 5 barracks down real quick.
Chipadon is telling Robakazam that his minerals are high. He's saying, dude, lose some units, lose some units. I have too much money. And Robakazam's saying, they're on 3 bases. We're on 6 bases.
Oh, there we go, right? Go look at our middle, middle base. Boom.
Yeah, that's a good call. That's a good call.
When you got that many...
I mean, I don't know if you want them all barracks, but that's good. Just keep pushing. Just keep fighting. Work the wounded one out. Just bleed him out. Keep him contained.
I'll make a few more starports. If you go to our main base, starports and factories are made too. Oh, maybe just more barracks. Oh, I got so many barracks. I think there's 12 or so by the end of the match.
We tend to keep an area where there's repairing SCVs where we send back our mech. Chipadon loves the heavy metal.
Love heavy metal, but I mean, we got this much more minerals than we got Spain, or we had, so we got our infantry fully boosted up. Might as well go all infantry.
See that, just in case they wanted to expand. As long as they don't expand, we win, right?
Oh yeah.
I've lost games in the past because the Protoss is secretly building a ton of Void Rays and carriers, but we keeping some pressure on. And then we're just supply cap, so Robakazam's going to do a big push. I wish I had tanks here. I didn't take any tanks.
Love tanks.
I should have. I think the production was light on tanks, honestly. So
yeah.
Do we need that many Thors and we don't have any tanks? Like, they're not even making anything that Thors beat. Thors are good against air. They're not they have the highest. They're not bad. They're not a bad unit, but they're gonna wreck those guys. They have AOE against air.
I usually go I make maybe a dozen or so tanks, then like 6 or 7 Widow Mines, and then
a dozen or so tanks and then 6 Widow Mines is a bad ratio. Do not do that.
Maybe less tanks. I make some tanks and then Widow Mines, and then I mostly just go to Thors.
Look at that. They couldn't. No.
I love this. I don't know I made that many Thors.
This is the hammer. I think this is the hammer. I think this is it. Because I remember saying this. We finally had enough that we go in and take the 3rd, and then they run their SCVs away to our hidden. Remember I was telling you about this? That's it.
Those 4 SCVs.
That's it.
Boom. Done.
Closing thoughts?
Finally a good match, PvP. Thank goodness.
It's a long time. This is a long time. We're not even on the brutal level, and we played against humans like for a while today. We had 5 lost placements, 3 lost after placements.
We learned some lessons. Try to make sure SCVs are made continuously to around 60, 65, and then keep checking because people actually go after SCVs, unlike the AI.
The AI is so bad.
AI is so bad.
Our drops wreck the SCV. Our drops wreck them so bad. If you drop an AI, they turn their SCVs to fight it.
They take the entire army to fight it.
Yeah, so they send the SCVs immediately, then they send the army. We went against a Zerg player earlier in the day, and that was not close, because when I went to the drops, they had Lings waiting for me. And then I went to the other base, and look at that, they had some Lings over there too. They actually understood that you could split your Lings.
Yeah, they did pretty good about that. I mean, be better, make more production buildings sooner. That's the takeaway from this match.
I don't think that's the takeaway from this match.
Well,
make more. You have your build order up to about supplies 50. Or so.
Yeah, but I mean, once I get to the point where we got 200 supply, we got too many.
Okay.
Once I get pretty blocked like that, after I get all my upgrades started, make more production buildings because there's no point in stockpiling 6,000 minerals.
Sure. Okay.
Other than that, that was a nice, good match to end out the day of games.
Yeah, we're hoping to do probably a match against a human every week, and we really want to climb to brutal versus the AI. Chipadon, I think you might need to do a. I think they might have capped us at next to brutal.
I gotta do some PvP, not PvE. I gotta do some PvP to get up there with us.
So when we're doing our Archon mode, we're capped at the match below. We're not at the highest difficulty when we do Archon mode, despite winning against the second highest difficulty like a bunch of times in a row. And we think it might be because Chipadon hasn't placed versus brutal yet 1v1. I'm not sure.
That could be it. Could be it. But so that is the first PvP match where we won and felt like casting on Archon mode. You know, me Chipadon macroing terrain and Robakazam microing. It was a pretty good game.
Yeah. So our APM is I've always had this. My APM is always lower than my opponent.
Yeah.
Lost. We lost a lot more. We kept them contained, and that's it.
It was overall a pretty good match.
All right.
Thanks for watching, everyone, and see you next time.